TikTok is turning me into a jerk. There's something about short form content and extremely low character limits on comments that makes it very hard to have like a decent conversation about almost anything. And recently I found myself making decisions that, in order to get my opinion across while also making sure people actually pay attention, that I've just done things that I'm not happy with. Main example of that would be that I tend to start my videos with a certain hook or saying something that gets people interested, and that means that I've had to say things that are just unnuanced and frankly are just like not what I really meant to say. The other thing is that I'm not able to devote as much time to my videos as I would like to, which means that I very often find myself having to like kind of make it on the fly and then edit it all together and come up with something that at least more or less is what I wanted to say, which doesn't really work. And that might be causing the second problem that I have, which is that I keep getting comments from people that just don't make any sense. Like, a person will clearly have not watched the whole video, clearly not have understood a word that I said, will just make a completely unrelated point or say something that makes absolutely no sense, and I have to respond to these things because I think it's important. A lot of the time those comments actually like will get likes and I'm like, I need to explain why this person is wrong. But the problem is that in order to do that, I have to say that a person is wrong, and it's very hard to do that without coming across as being quite aggressive, and at times I find it hard to hold on to my empathy because it just really feels like this person is being, sometimes probably they are, deliberately obtuse. Now, to be clear, I'm not pulling back on any of the actual opinions that I've shared, more or less. It's more about the way that I'm expressing myself and how I'm coming across in my videos, in my comments, etc. So I think what I want to say is I'm sorry for anybody who feels offended by the way that I've been like handling myself recently. I would argue that how I behave is like probably not even a very high degree of the kind of snark that you will see on the internet, but even that just feels wrong to me. Love does not dishonor others. That's a verse from the Bible, and it's one that I kind of really don't feel like I've been living by very well. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to do my best to try and express myself in ways that are helpful and positive, and that is maybe not going to be a linear process, but it's something that I'm working on. Hopefully me and my mustache can find ways to express our opinions, disagree with people in comments in a helpful way, and overall just be more constructive going forwards.